Peace and love. I really don't have a strategy on this video, but it's just an update. Like I said, all these mostly for myself, but I know a lot of people may be going through what I'm going through, and especially probably months, days, weeks from now, even years. Myself is going to look back at it, and you know, you may be in this position one day in your life, and I hope this encourage you. But right now, I'm in a new space in my life. Me, I'm gonna be very transparent. My phone bill is well overdue. I had it on auto pay, but for some reason it wasn't coming out. I haven't got paid with the job that I'm working with, going on 5 months. So when those checks come in, it'll be a pretty lump sum of money. But right now, I'm just in the space of just trying to figure it out. I'm at Bonita Lakes right now. Such a beautiful view. And I just, not too long ago, I just met the woman that I felt like, a woman that I've been dreaming of my whole life. And that situation ended. Let me just kind of share what made me think or made me wanted to meet this woman or wanted to be with this woman. So the man I am today, I always wanted to be him. I always wanted to have this much discipline as I have now. I always wanted to have this much self-control. I always wanted to have this much self-respect, self-love, and self-care in what I do and things that I do. I always wanted to be who I am today. The only thing that I say I don't have that I really, really desire and what I really see myself being and having is being more financial stable. I'm not quite there yet, but it is coming. But for the most part, everything else, I pretty much am who I want to be. At least if I'm not there yet, I'm working towards it. So I'm very proud of the man I am today. And to be this version of yourself or to even get to this level, it comes with a lot of different you can see a lot of things in life more clear once evolve. The more you evolve, you can see more in people as well. And this woman, she have been through so much, like, because I've been through a lot. I've experienced a lot of things that I personally can't. If you've never been in that situation and the things that I've been through, you won't understand. And so this woman has been through a lot of the same things that I done been through. She done trusted the process. She done trusted the unknown, the universe, God, source, the creator, the God of love, whatever you want to call it. And she living that life in her truth, but she's more established. And for me, or in this situation, reason why it didn't work, I personally could not give her financial stability or financial security. In this situation where she's a little bit more older than me, she wanted to start a family, not immediately, but within the next couple of years. And me, I just live off faith and don't know how my life is going to work. And I've been, like I mentioned in my last video, I've been staying with my mother off and on for the last 7 years, off and on. And pretty much I just haven't figured that part out of life, about life. But what I learned out of this situation is it put me in a different headspace, because now I'm finna receive, like I said, a lump sum of money, the most money I probably ever received in one station at one time in my entire life. So I got a lot of plans and a lot of ideas, with family and for myself as well. And just before I even when I get the money, the first thing I want to do is work on getting my birth certificate certified, being a national indigenous American, and coming out of the system that we're in. So that's the first thing I plan on doing, and starting a new business, hopefully with my dad. My dad is on the verge of retiring. He can retire right now, and he loves cars. So I'm gonna start. I'm looking and studying about wholesaling cars and possibly starting a car dealership. I don't know yet, but looking into that as well, and kind of shifting things in that perspective. With him, and then also eventually starting something with my mother, like renovating houses. Meridian, where we at right now, it's a very powerful place, but it also is evolving. There's a lot of potential here. A lot of people stuck in their ways, but that's not the point that I'm saying. I want to start a renovational company with my mother, renovating houses, buying houses, flipping them, and just renovating them, letting people rent them out. But just starting it with my mom, I know she like designing. I know she like doing those things. So I want to do those two things, and my sister want to do the wholesale with me as well. So I'm doing a lot of studying while I do have time, while I'm in this space of time. So whenever this lump sum of money come, I know what to do with it, and I know what to do. And also, I'm in a new space with BTBY, doing a renovation, at least 4 times a year, or publicly and 4 times a year privately, where we have private spaces where you can stay and heal and learn about a lot of things and even become a transformational or a BTBY coach. So it's a lot of things that I'm coming into 2026 with. But for the most part, it's a weird space for me right now because I'm not gonna say broke financially. I don't like using that, but I'm literally in my last few dollars. It seems like got bills that's overdue. I have an event coming up, BTBY Divine Women Wellness Renovation is coming up January 26th of 2026 or January 24th, 2026. And I got to get a lot of things done for that taken care of. This is the first event that I'm planning on sponsoring myself. So, with the lump sum of money, I know what I'll be doing with it. But at the same time, I want to reinvest it as well so I won't be in this situation again. And then I'm in a space where I want to have a family sooner than later. So with that all being said, it's a lot that is going through my mind, but I want to kind of emphasize on the woman that I just met, and we haven't been talking the last few days, but the woman I just met a few weeks ago, for the most part, like I said, she's a reflection of me in a very positive way. She is amazing, but I feel like everybody that I meet, everybody that I run across, they're here to teach me or help me to see something about myself. And like I said, that space was just helping me to be able to think more, not in the sense realistically, but think more like strategy or how to set short-term goals to be able to be in a position, because one day I will be a father, one day I will be a provider, one day I will own houses, businesses. Is like now I gotta really hone in and think about how can I put my family, put my company, put my employees, or put my village, my community in the best situation. So, how can I lead them in the best way possible? And, this situation is putting me in there, and I'm already thinking like that now. So I don't know if we're going to ever get together. I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if we just met to, understand some things about myself. But at the same time, it helped me to even be more prepared for the woman or the husband that I'm going to be, and the woman I'm going to be with, because I think about family. I think about, even like I said, me being out of the system. I got to know all these things and know all these laws and know all these, this new way of living. And so, preparing myself, being prepared will help them be better prepared. I'm thinking about being a father right now, just thinking of courses I'm gonna teach, because if I'm out of the system, they're not gonna be in the system. Just even how I want to teach them, what I want to teach them, making sure that they have different friends and make sure they have in a very good, healthy environment, making sure that they able to see their grandparents, even though I want to travel and do what I want to do, still being able to, be around my mother, my dad, their grandparents, even their mother grandparents or their mother parents. So I'm thinking about all those things, just how to be more liberated, that way they won't have to worry about nothing, but also teaching them discipline, teaching them self-control, teaching them self-respect, and teaching them self-love, self-awareness, and all those things. So my course that I have is teach people these things, but sooner than later I will be writing a book for them. I'll have it and release it to the public, but it'll be on how to be the best version of you, if you ever get lost or stuck. And then I'm learning about a lot of things when it comes to astrology and things like that. A long time ago, our people was aligned with the stars and knew about the stars, astrology, and knew what the name the people, or what the name the child, or what the child purpose was in this earth. And I'm trying to raise, and I plan on raising some people that's impactful people. So this situation is new, like I was saying, but at the end of the day, I got to trust the unknown. I just made and told God that I surrender to, whatever, because I don't know how to get to that space yet. I don't even know. I never seen nobody live the way I live, and I don't know how to get there. So I know it's one way to get there. I just surrender and let God lead me. So I'm out here. I've been out here for about an hour now, but it's so beautiful, and I just decided to make this video. I'm going to look back at this one day and be like, wow. But I hope you got some out of this. I hope you getting some out of this. I hope you stay encouraged, and just if you see this part of my life, you see this story, where I come from to get where I am now. Peace and love.